Hey guys, so it's been about 8 years since I've played guitar, about that consistently. I just pulled my guitar out.
What you doing?
Getting guitars, dust. Yuck, I'm covered in dust and dirt. Finding glasses on the floor. This is my sweet thing. Lucille. How's everybody named their guitar Lucille? This is an old guitar and I love it. It's like my first real custom-made guitar that I had made by Neil Moser. I just bought this Line 6 3 Spider. Eartha, that's my wife. We've been talking about doing music, and you know, I think one part of my life has been missing music. And my son asked me just the other day, he's like, "Why did you stop playing music?" And you kind of get caught up in life. You have kids. We have a business, and we're struggling to make our our business become successful. And we're getting to a point where it's getting better, and we're happy, and the business is starting to thrive. And I miss playing guitar, and I just played it a little bit right now, and it was really, really hard. I don't really remember anything. So, but something came up on my Facebook feed that, one of my bucket lists that I had thrown out there, I'm like, well, I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'm doing, the martial arts, and I want to shred. I've never been a shredder. I've had 2 major recording contracts on Hollywood Records and Warner Brothers, but those were for songwriting and being a part of a band and production. But I never could shred, and it was like, it would take me, I would practice all the time, but I could just never shred. And it was something that I wanted to learn. I thought to myself, I'm already in my mid-years, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm in my mid-years. And I'm like, later on down the road, I'll get guitar lessons, and I'll learn how to shred, and I'll take private lessons. And we all know that private lessons cost a lot. And, when we put the energy out in the universe, stuff happens. And so this guy named Joshua Voiles, or Voiles, I don't know how he pronounces his name, but he had this little infomercial, and it just resonated with me, and this kid could shred. And so one thing I've always wanted to do is I always wanted to be like a shredder, like Eddie Van Halen or Yngwie Malmsteen or Paul Gilbert. I wanted to always do that, and it took time. And he says he can do it, in as little as 10 to 15 minutes a day. And so I took the challenge, and it's the perfect timing right now. I'm going to dedicate my life. I've just got my black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so that's off my list. And my bucket list is happening now. I want to learn how to shred on the guitar. So we just bought an amp. My wife is way behind me, pulled out my guitars, and I'm going to follow it to a T. When I got my black belts, what I did was I went on the mats, and I in spite of myself, I learned the arts. I just kept my mind open. I didn't talk. I didn't ask questions. I just did what they told me, and eventually I got black belts in multiple arts. I'm going to do the same thing with the guitar. I'm going to follow this program. I can't remember what it's called, Guitar Accelerated. I'll do another video so I can tell you what the name of the program is. But I'm going to follow it to a T. I'm going to see where I'm at in 2 months, and hopefully a year from now, he says he can do it as little in 2 months, and I'm going to follow it, and he rips. And why can't I rip, So I'm going to put the time in. Anything is consistency. So I know that if I just spend the time each day, every single day, something's bound to happen. And, I can play guitar, but after 8 years off, I forgot so much stuff. Fingers still kind of feel it, but this is the first time I've actually sat down with an electric guitar. I took it out from under the bed, and got this really cool Line 6 amp, and I want to shred. I'm going to learn how to shred, and you can follow my journey. You remember, I haven't played in years and years and years, so it's going to be challenging, but I'm up for it, and I want to see where I'm at in 2 months. I'm going to keep going. What we're going to do is we're going to film every day, and just take it as far as I can and see where I am from starting point to the end point after 2 months, and then every month after that. So you'll be able to see my journey. If you wanted to play guitar, you can play guitar. I'm just doing it. I'm going to do it. I wanted a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. I did that. I wanted a black belt in Karate. I did that. I'm a guru in Kali, and all kinds of other things. If I can do those things, why can't I do this? And I think one of the things was I didn't have a path. With Karate and Jiu-Jitsu, there was a path. They showed you what to do. And I spent hours a day practicing the guitar. I didn't know what to practice, how to practice, and what to do. So I can play chords, and I could, play mediocre solos. But I want to be, like a Stevie Ray Vaughan, or like I told you before, Eddie Van Halen. I want to be at that level. And if Josh could get me there with this module, which is really interesting, and I can't wait to get started. Anybody can do it. So watch my journey and join me, follow along, subscribe, and let's see where this takes us. Oh my god, this sounds boss. I'm gonna turn it down. It's so loud. I didn't forget it. Not bad for 8 years off. You can't be a rock star with glasses. Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot how to play guitar. Oh my god. I forgot how to play guitar. This thing's out of position. I don't know how to play any songs anymore. This thing's so mean. If I opened this up, it would be terrifying in here. Let's open it up for 1 second. Just 1 second. Where's the master volume? Where's the volume? Oh my god, I'm deaf. I mean, blind. Deaf and blind. Just kidding. Okay. I am Iron Man. Okay, this is an awesome purchase. Where's the freaking volume, man? Take it back, sit. I can't even play guitar saving my life. I forgot how to play. Christmas came early, babe. Okay, I'm done. But I missed my guitar. You always ask what a whammy's for? Watch. I need to eat some lunch. That is awesome. You know what I noticed after not playing for about 8 years, but doing jiu-jitsu for like 20, my fingers are super strong. I think that I'm gonna be able to, hope I don't break strings.